Today's video is about why do we judge others. We're going to get into that. Then I'm going to explain why I think we as human beings judge others. Let's talk a little bit about that today. Let's just jump right into it, okay? You ever caught yourself judging somebody? You know, it could be many ways you could judge others. You can see somebody's like, oh God, they're fat. Oh my God, they're skinny. Oh, look at their funny looking hair. Too much tattoos. Too short. Too tall. I mean, there's lots of ways to judge people. But you ever sat and wonder why you do it? Okay, let me tell you a little bit of backstory on me. Back about 1.5 years ago, might have been 2 years ago, something hit me like a ton of bricks. It was about the time I actually came out openly on my YouTube channel and told everybody I have a mental problem. I suffer from anxiety and panic attacks, and it was about that time, shortly after that, something else happened. Go on, you know you want to go down. Go on, go down. You know you want to. Just don't sit there and growl at it. Go on down. Well, I guess you don't. Up there she goes. About the time that I basically came out with it on YouTube and come clean with my mental status, I thought something hit me. Something hit me. And it's weird because I too judge people. I'm human. And yes, I will admit I have looked at certain people and made judgment calls in my mind about them. And then something hit me as like, why am I doing this? Why can't I accept them for the individuals they are? Why is it that when I'm making a judgment call bothers me? Why? So from that moment on, I basically stopped doing it. Every time I caught myself to make a judgment call on somebody, I rethought it and basically changed my opinion. And after doing this for as long as I've been doing it now, for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, I've gotten pretty good with it now because I can look at almost any individual out there now and see them for what's inside. See them for what they're all about. Not for what I see with my eyes. And today I made another breakthrough. Today, son of a gun, if I didn't make another breakthrough on it. And that's what brought this video to mind. I talk to a certain individual on occasions, about maybe once or twice every other week. And this individual, let me paint the picture. I'm not mentioning who he is, but I'm going to paint the picture for you. He says things that upset other people. He knows he's saying things that upset other people, but that's how he gets his kicks. He says things to the women that makes them feel bad about themselves. He also comes off as what some people will call, pardon me for saying this, perverted. Or as my women friends say, very much he makes them feel uncomfortable. Well, today he did just that, and he says some really, really strange things that you would just want to lash out at. Let me give you an example, and once I say this, if he's watching this video, he's going to know who he is. Sorry. He has diabetes, okay? And he eats all the things that is very much wrong to eat. And then when his sugar goes up, he complains about it. And we say to him, don't do that. That's what's going on. But he thinks it's funny that he does, and he still does it. And he tells us he does it. Then he complains, why is it up? Well, today I made a breakthrough. Today I told him, I was like, you know what? This is you. This is you. This is your personality. You know, most people make the judgment call on not what you look like, sir. They're making the judgment call on what's inside you. See, in most cases, when you judge people, it's from appearance, right? Well, this guy was being judged for what's inside. So, hey, I told him and I told the others, like, maybe we should find the good in you, because there is something about you I must like, because I do talk to you. Maybe I just have to get over the rest. So when you judge somebody, you can still judge them by appearance, but some people are judged on how they treat others, how they act. And some of it's not good. You know? We're human beings. None of us are perfect on this earth. None of us are. We all do it. But if we try not to do it, we try to change things, we try to say things that, now, I know your mother said this, my mother said it to me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So the things that do come out of your mouth should be very delightful. It should be very pleasant. Thank you, have a good day. I think you're doing an awesome job. Things like that. But sometimes we're too quick to put judgment on others, and I think I know why. When we judge others, we are pretending in our minds that we're more superior than they are. Think about it. Think about somebody you might have made a judgment call on recently. Think why you might have made that judgment call, because in one way, in your mind, you may think you're more superior. Should we give some examples? Why not? I see a heavy... Now, I'm sorry for saying this, people. If you're heavy set, this is not putting you down. But it's for those that do put down heavy set people. Let's say we see a heavy set person walking down the street. We may made the judgment call, they're overweight. That's only because we're skinny and we don't know what it's like to be overweight. We don't know how hard it is for somebody overweight, because we think we're more superior because we're skinny. Good example. Let's look at me. Long white goatee, right? Maybe I should make a thumbnail on this. Yeah, I might make a good thumbnail. Okay, now you know how I got my thumbnail. Of course, then again, everybody's going to think this video is about people judging me for my long goatee. Well, now you know it's not that. But there you go. I get judged all the time. Because some people that are clean cut think they're more superior than I am because they don't look like whatever it is I look like. Yeah. I got news for you people. We're not superior. Only one, don't even know if he's a person, but there's only one thing that's superior than all of us, and that's the Lord. We're not superior. We're nobodies. All we are is just individuals trying to make a living, trying to put food on the table, trying to keep ourselves from dying. That's it right there. We're trying to keep ourselves living long enough, make a living, and basically trying to be a good father, mother, or whatever the case may be. We're not superior to nobody. Not even to a dog. Of course, dogs do think you're superior. Yeah. So today I made a breakthrough on that. I could have lashed out to the guy like I have done in the past. You know, give a small lecture. But I didn't. I told him, I said, you know what? I see all these things that can get people angry that you say. But then again, I see the things I like in you. So all these things that you do say that make other people angry, I'm going to avoid them and lock on to the things I do like about you. Because you are my friend. And there is some things I do like about you, so I'm going to hold on to that. You know, whatever the guy might get out of that, that's fine. But then again, who am I to tell him to change? I'm not superior. I'm nobody. I told him that too. I'm a nobody. I'm just me. So about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure, when I started changing things in myself. It didn't happen overnight, guys. It did not happen overnight at all. It took me, every time I want to make that judgment call and try to basically judge somebody, it took me to stop myself right then and there and rethink it. You know? Rethink it. Because who am I to make a judgment call on you? I'm a nobody. That's right. Only he, if it even is a he, can make that judgment. And I just now noticed something that upsets me quite a bit. I noticed my drain in the backyard is now clogged up again. Yeah. Ain't a damn thing I could do about it, but I kind of know why. Because recently we had to change the brand of toilet paper. And certain brands clog up my lines. And that's what happened here. Darn it. See, I ain't got the money to get that fixed. But you know what? There's a whole other video in this. How you try to keep yourself from being stressed. Yeah, that's a whole other video. I don't let things like that stress me no more. Hell with it. It can flood up the backyard with sewage as far as I care. But guys, that's all I got for now. You know, leave me comments. How do you feel about judging others? Do you judge others? Are you brave enough to leave that in the comments saying you judge others? Well, have you ever thought about trying not to do that? Trying to accept everybody for who they are. Unless they're the really, really, really bad people, then you just should pray for them. Yeah. The ones that you can't find no good in, no matter what, you pray for them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It means more to me than I could ever express. Until tomorrow, come on, let's get out of here.